Hello, Ian here from Dark Blaze Workshop. Welcome back to another video. This one we're looking at a Night Goblin Army. So this is an army that I did for a competition, Armies on Parade. It was a few years ago now. But the thing is, I always wanted to do the old metal version of the Night Goblin Army, but then Forge World brought out a resin kit for the command and the big Squig Gobber. They came out. I can't remember. Might be a while ago now, but anyway, they were released, and I thought, now's the time to do that army. So I stuck to using the plastics from the Battle of Skull Pass, and they sold plastic kits as well. So this is the main part of the army, and I'd like to say so far, because I'd like to add to it, but other things are getting in the way, shall we say. But never say never. So let's get on with it. I hope you enjoy it. So first up, we've got the archers, or stickers. I've got a theme running through the army with these display movement bases. They're absolutely no use whatsoever to play games with. They're just to show off the miniatures. Let me sort them out. And stuck to my usual theme of the sand, tufts, and rocks, but I also got these little mushrooms. I found them online, and I bought loads and loads of them to be honest, and I've scattered them throughout all the movement trays. The colour scheme, I didn't like the Games Workshop heavy metal paint jobs on them, because I just hate black, and I hate doing highlighting black with greys. It just drains the life out of me. So I thought I'd go purple, because I love purple. I love my dark elves. I love purple. So I just came up with a scheme using what it was at the time, Hormagaunt purple. It's like Demonette hide, and then threw the purple wash on, and then just highlighted up from that, adding in some Deneb stone just around the hoods and the bottom of the robes, and yeah, that's what it turned out like. So there's only a small unit of archers, because I did the warriors, or the spearmen, that you'll see coming up later on. Because there were so many of them, I just got disheartened doing this paint job. So if ever I do come back to these, it'll be, when I'm bored and I need something to do, because it really is a soul-sucking exercise doing the paint scheme on so many goblins. But I tried to do it as quickly as I can, but it was a bit of a nose to get those highlights around the hood. But I suppose it was worth it in the end. And then all the weapons are rusty. Using an old recipe that I found it online, or it might have been a weathering course that I did. We'll start off with a dark brown, and then you work your way up through scrag brown and orange, and then metal for the edges. So yeah, that's the archers. Let's move on to something else. So this is the main block. I think this was the first unit that I did, and I wanted to make the fancy base, so I split the unit into two. So you got a little block of 15 up the top, and then you got the rest of the lads around the side as well. Again, they're interspersed with snotlings and mushrooms. plenty on here. Mostly plastics. Apart from this, I think it was a limited edition, this one, the Fanatics. And the other one is there's a limited edition there, the Champion. And then the Forge World set was the Shaman and the Standard Bearer, and there's a Squig. There's a boss on a Squig as well. I haven't really got around to doing him yet either. But the Forge World stuff and the special edition ones really make this unit stand out. And of course, all the snotlings on the side as well. There's a closer look at the Standard Bearer. Again, I needed to stick to the purple scheme for the flag as well. Just fits everything nicely together. I thought about the green OSL for the Shaman. Obviously it goes with the skin tone as well, but I tried to differentiate it with the lighter bone colour through the top of it. It looks like flames. But yeah, that was my first attempt at OSL. You can see it on the sides of the knees and stuff like that. But it's not a great paint job, but I like it. And the Squig Herders, these are some amazing sculpts. And I know you have the Squig, the prodder guys at the back to get them shifting. But again, I thought I'd add some more slotlings in there too. So I struggled initially with the colour scheme because I was going to go yellow for the underbellies, but then I used Deneb Stone. It's an old foundation paint from Citadel, and that's the thing that's holding me up doing any more. Actually, is actually getting hold of the paint. But luckily, a friend of mine, Tom, sent me some the other day, and I've got it in reserve just in case I do another unit. So fingers crossed. I've got them in a box somewhere. I've got about another 10 squigs to paint, so hopefully we'll get around to doing another unit one day. Next up, 6 stone trolls. Probably my favourite trolls. Again, they're all metal. Came in about 6 variants. I think I've got them all actually. All the different variants there. And yeah, again, I struggled with the colour scheme to start with, so I went for like this dusty blue, but then I wanted the skin to be quite light. But no, they were nice, really nice to do. So this is a piece from Forge World, the Squig Gobbler, or Squig Gobber, I should say, because it spits out mini squigs there. Another theme in the army was using snotlings, because I remember from the old days where they had bases of snotlings. I think they're totally useless in this edition, so I just peppered the bases with them just to flesh them out a bit. They got so much character, it's great. And the other thing, I kept the mushrooms going as well for this one. It's a lovely piece. I always wanted to get another one, but I never actually got around to doing it. But we'll see. One day we'll get another one. Okay, here we are with the Squig Hoppers. As you can probably see, these came from the same Battle for Skull Pass set as well. And these were Renedra barrels. But yeah, there's no mushrooms on this one, but I did stick to the sand and the tufts. But these are all metal, and this one's a champion that you can get, or a boss, and his squig is slightly bigger, befitting a boss. Talking about the colour scheme, I knew I wanted to do purple because it was, it goes well with yellow for the moons. I didn't want to go red with the squigs because I thought it would be a bit too much. I know GW do all their squigs in red, but I thought purple would be a nice change. But then when it came to doing these, I thought there's a bit too much purple going on here, but I did try to break it up with like a saturated green with the skin colours, so I think I pulled it off. Okay, so next up in the army list was this thing. It's a giant squig from Forge World again. Huge lump of resin compared to the goblin there. Only reason I didn't do it is I got bored with the paint scheme, really. So it will happen, especially now that I'm a bit better with the airbrush. May speed things up significantly, so we'll get around to it one day. But yeah, we'll see. Might even come back and do another unit as well. So that's it for me for now. I hope you enjoyed this little army ramble. I quite enjoyed doing them. Keeps me out of mischief, doesn't it? Anyway, we'll see you in the next episode. Cheers.